Makanaka by Loverboy, Chill Master. A Star FM sounding good all the time. We're about to wrap it up on the second hour of the Morning Galaxy, but we cannot do that without this fine gentleman who is currently in studio. I'm talking about Chef Shingi, ultimate Braai Master South Africa participant, entrepreneur who operates a business called The Outdoor Kitchen Chef, OK Chef ZW. Chef Shingi is in your building, so you know what that means. It's time for Your Chef, Your Health. Sawubona Chef Shingi, unjani? Uvela ngaphi? Indaba uphuzile. I'm sure you understand one of those.
Is that correct?
Yes, it is actually very correct.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
proof that everyone can speak either Shona or Ndebele in this country.
I can actually speak Xhosa.
It's Xhosa. Uyathetha kaloku mfondini?
Yeah, ndiyathetha mfondini.
Hayi ke mfondini kasithethe kaloku.
Awuyazi.
Ngani uyadopa wena. Ungazodlala ngathi. So today's topic is love bites. I like it because it's the month of love. T minus 8 days, baba.
Yeah, welcome to Love Bites. It's our special sort of Valentine's edition, and I think it will carry on, obviously, because until the day, on my tips, whether it's for your partner or a secret crush or just celebrating love in all its forms. We've really got you covered, and I think we want to start with simple and stunning sort of treats, and that's why we're calling them Love Bites, because dynamite comes in
small packages.
Exactly. So you want to sort of pack in. Love starts with the first bite, guys. The art of romantic snacking, and you want to do it right this Valentine's, and it's so easy. So what you need to get right is obviously just to make sure we balance my flavors and so my tips, sweet and savory, balance a mix of flavors to keep it interesting. I'll tell you one sort of interesting sweet and savory thing that I've been playing around with a lot lately.
Oh, please
and
do.
It's so unusual, but it just makes so much sense when you taste it, because remember, love begins with the first bite, doesn't it? Soy sauce and chocolate.
Okay.
That's like an amazing combination, because how sweet and savory stuff sort of bounce off of each other.
That's true.
And this is going to be one of those things that you want to make sure that you make an effort to try out this Valentine's, because
you've got 8 days.
Exactly. Because so that's the first thing that you want to sort of play around with, sweet and savory flavors, and you want to make sure that you master textures, because textures matter. Soft, crunchy, creamy,
balance.
And variety is the key, because like with textures, you don't want one texture to dominate, right? You want to make sure that you have like a crunch there, and then underneath the crunch there's a surprise, and the person's like, okay, in the room, but there's something, and that's the goal. Like with textures, you always want to play with variety and make sure that you have enough so that your loved ones are spoiled for choice. Right? And these are the keys, guys. So just make sure you master and you start to envision what we're talking about and what we want to sort of share and leave you with, because I should experiment and use your hands, guys. Food is more intimate when it's shared without cutlery. Those are the 3 tips that I want to start to share with you guys for making those love bites the thing that you want to share with your loved ones this Valentine's. Okay. Right, my ingredients: akakosha,
all right,
chocolate,
amen,
strawberry, chili, honey, avocado. Again, we're going back to this texture thing, right? Because you're talking about how chocolate is the ultimate love ingredient.
Yeah.
And it's rich, it's sensual, and strawberries have got that fresh, juicy, sort of playful. They're actually still in season right now, so you want to make sure that you make use of them. We're so blessed to be in this part of the world where strawberries are actually in season during Valentine's.
It makes
month.
sense.
It does, right? So we must make use of them, right? And then chili just adds a little heat to the moment. You can't not have chili in there somewhere. And obviously honey, that natural, sweet, golden. You can't not have honey somewhere there. avocado redu manje ndori neka-creaminess katoda kuti tizotamba nako kuti chizobudisa mukakala kaika kanenge kachizoita bounce off of that strawberry sort of thing going on. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just share with you like a strawberry and dark chocolate love bite. Just imagine that. You can already see the sweets, the savory,
Yes.
and the crunchiness coming from, you know, the bite, the textures that are gonna be coming off of that, you know. Gosh, like I'm struggling to keep myself together because I wish I could actually just try it all right now, right? But this is just so simple, and the combo just never fails. Strawberries and chocolate, come on. Like you can't, that can never fail. And you want to melt your chocolate and then you want to dip your strawberries in there and make sure that chocolate come melt taste just a few splashes of soy sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. And the saucepan, you put some chocolate in there, you let it all melt. And if you want to just play around with the creaminess of the texture there,
Yeah.
okay, and you're gonna dip your strawberries in there and sprinkle with some sea salt just to get a little bit more of that extra depth that you're looking for. And this is going to be just set aside for you to, you know, sort of top onto your garnish, top as a garnish onto like some dessert that you're going to be serving your loved ones. And next week, desserts.
Of
next
course.
week, ndoka finale
Dessert. We are soft launching. Soft launching Valentine.
And you know, like dessert is that I never used to be a dessert person. I used to be like such a meat person and like mains and all of that stuff. But you know what dessert is, guys? It's the last impression a cook leaves on someone's mind.
Exactly.
And that's got to be something big. It's got to be, you know, something that's really going to leave.
Ooh, I've got a dessert that's very unusual. I don't want to tell you about it. Should I say it now or save it for next week? It's a good one. It's a good one.
Tell us.
Okay, so it's vanilla ice cream, sea salt, and olive oil. Yes.
You're actually speaking my language.
Right?
Because like the unusual combinations are what actually makes that surprise element sort of, you know, get your taste buds to just celebrate the love of putting things together in a way that actually balances and bounces off of each other.
Right.
And you don't get that with like people and I'm like, guys, come on. Yeah.
I'm saying come on with you, Chef Shingi. I'm saying come on with you right there.
Right. And the next one, guys, is an avocado and prawn toast. Okay. So I would turn it down and like, okay, like let's not call it toast. Let's call it crostini. And we all know that I'm in love. I'm a huge fan of a crostini because these things are so versatile. You can do so much to crostinis. They're like, you know what a crostini is, right? It's just a small sort of bite-sized grilled baguette. You can grill it, you can put it in the oven, so it's got that crunch, right? And when you put it in the oven or when you grill it, you want to make sure that you just baste it with some lemon butter. Okay, in this case you're going to put some lemon butter there, and then the next thing you're going to top on there is going to be some avocado.
That's my favorite food. Oh, you're speaking my
song,
language. Avocado, asarata, avocado.
So avocado kedu kanenga ka season one ka salt, ka pepper, just a little bit of some lemon zest, shake it up in there, just blitz it up in a blender, and just a dollop of mayonnaise. So this is gonna bring that extra texture of that creaminess. You put it on the base of your crostini and then your prawns. So you want to make sure that you've sort of deshelled the prawns, wash them nicely, then just sort of toss them in a pan with some olive oil, some garlic, okay? And these prawns are gonna be filled with some goodness, flavor, you know, garlic pepper, that caramelized sort of flavor that you also get from the butter itself. I would add just a little bit of some green, and my favorite green in this case is some fresh thyme. Just sort of, you know, put it in there. Popa kama flavor kaike wongo to top pamsoro peka crostini kako kaika. Ungasaiti love bite.
I love bite for sure. You had me at prawn and avocado.
Right. Yeah, and again, you know, you're talking about those textures. You know, you get that cream, you get that crunch, you get that perfect balance of everything sort of coming in together. That anyway, We move on. All right, and the next one is like, why not fresh? Why not colorful? And why not flavorful? You know, like we want to skewer some cherry tomatoes with some mini mozzarella balls and some basil leaves, and those colors alone are gonna be, you know, one of those things that if you just put together, so because these are gonna be one of those little treats that you only see in magazines, but your loved one is gonna do it for you this Valentine's because they're tuning into the show.
You know?
And you want to just drizzle those with some balsamic glaze and serve chilled at room temperature. Guys, it's so effortless, guys, to gain maximum points this Valentine's. Out of 10.
It makes so much sense.
You know, food is like, you know, I actually wonder why food is not one of the love languages. You know, there's 5 love languages,
Yeah.
right? And food isn't one of them.
My number one love language is feed me first.
Exactly. I think so too. But yeah, one on the question out maka formulate say my love language.
Nice.
I know there's physical touch, there's
I know that's a way, you know, to get to a man's heart, you need to go through his stomach.
exactly.
So I understand why it's not a love language. I'll make a sense.
Kananeni, you know, and it's vice versa because that's what men say, that's what women say to men, and men say to women. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's the same way, it's the same road, it's the same highway.
Well,
you know?
Sizakutini.
Yeah, but not you know. Yeah. But yeah, it should be a love language. I mean, come on, guys. Yeah. Anyway, so we've got 3 cool sort of love bites that you can try out. And these are so easy, guys. I mean, all of these things can be found in the supermarket shelves and you will not stress at all. Like you're apana kana pambonyanya kushanda mapoto kana kuti uchazoti unosuka afterwards tuma love bites.
Handka,
Eka.
I love it so much. Thank you so much, Chef Shingi, for joining us. Please let us know where we can visit your kitchen or where we can call you to come for private. You know, me, I want private stuff. Tell me.
Yeah, that's most of my work. So a lot of private work, and you can contact me on my WhatsApp number. That's 0774 410 008. Repeat, 0774 410 008. Yeah, and you can also catch me on my Instagram. My tag is at the Chef Life of Shingi. On Facebook, I'm operating a business called the Outdoor Kitchen Chef. So yeah, let's get dialing, guys.
Lizwilege Wuti, you have T-8 days to perfect those love bites. Step out of your comfort zone this Valentine's Day and make sure Wuti bring a little something extra to the table besides just plain chocolate. Hanchapela. Star FM is sounding good all the time. You are tuned into the leading radio station in the nation. This is the Morning Galaxy. The time is 11 o'clock and it's time for the news.
This